Hi, in this video, we will show you how the serial number tracking functionality in MRP Easy works. This functionality allows tracking each physical item individually by a serial number, seeing status and history of actions with each serial numbered item, saving which parts were used in a specific product by serial numbers. To enable serial number tracking for an item, open its details page in the Stock section and check the Serial Numbers checkbox. Now, serial numbers must be tracked for this item. Also, the Serial Numbers report becomes available for this item. In addition, it's possible to freely add custom fields for the serial numbers, which will be displayed in the Serial Numbers table. This allows storing specific information, which you need to know about each item. Custom fields can be added in Settings, System Settings, Custom Fields section. If the purchased goods have serial numbers, they must be entered upon receipt of the goods. To record serial numbers during receipt, click on the target lot in the purchase order. It will take you to the stock lot's details. In the Serial Numbers section, enter the serial numbers. You can either type in the serial numbers, copy them from a spreadsheet and paste in bulk, or scan them with a barcode reader. Alternatively, it's always possible to open the stock lot later and fill in the serial numbers. The serial numbers of products can be defined in the manufacturing order. These can be added in the Serial Numbers section in all different views: the Administrative View, the My Production Plan, and the Advanced Internet Kiosk. When adding a new product serial number, MRP Easy automatically increments the previous serial number. Alternatively, you can either type in the serial numbers, copy them from a spreadsheet and paste in bulk, or scan them with a barcode reader. If there are parts with the serial numbers, then for each product serial number, you can save the used parts serial numbers. This is performed in the Serial Numbers section of the manufacturing order when creating a new product serial number or editing an existing one. After saving, the parts serial numbers are connected with the product serial number. If there was an entry mistake, it's always possible to come back and edit the serial numbers details. The visibility of selectable serial numbers depends on the software settings and user roles. Let's see how this operates in different scenarios. With tracing enabled, you can only select those part serial numbers which belong to the booked stock lots. Here's how serial number reporting works in the My Production Plan. In the Serial Numbers section, add or edit the product serial number and add the part serial numbers. When tracing is disabled, then first you must pick the parts from stock. Now, during the consumption action, you are prompted to also select the picked serial numbers. And then, as a second step, you can connect the part serial numbers with the product serial numbers in the Serial Numbers section. This time, you can only select from part serial numbers that you picked earlier. For the worker reporting serial numbers via the Internet Kiosk, the advanced mode of Internet Kiosk must be enabled at Settings, System Settings, Software Settings to access serial numbers. With tracing enabled, you can choose serial numbers from lots that have been assigned to the manufacturing order. To report serial numbers, click on the Serial Numbers button, enter the product serial number, and select part serial numbers. When you are finished with the product, click Save. It is possible to edit and update the serial numbers in the Administrative View by the manager. When tracing is disabled, select part serial numbers after the first operation is finished, as this is when the system automatically picks the parts from stock and make serial numbers available for choosing. Note that once a product serial number is created, it is not possible to edit it in the Internet kiosk mode. In the Stock Serial Numbers section, you will see the overview of all serial numbers recorded in the system. Here, it's possible to search for a specific serial number and see its status and full history. We can also print the labels for parts with this serial number. If we push the report icon, we will see the history of this part with serial number. Looking in the source manufacturing order, we can find in which product this part was consumed. When items are being picked for shipping, the software will prompt you to select the serial numbers that are being picked. Select the Shipped Serial Numbers and click Save. Now it's possible to see which serial number a customer received. For manually writing off serial numbered items, go to Stock, Write-Offs, and Create New. When write-off is saved, add the item's serial number. When using the Enterprise function, Return Merchandise Authorization, it's possible to record which serial numbered products were returned to you. To record the serial number, simply click the plus button in the RMA order to save the serial number of the product, and MRP Easy will match it with the serial number already saved in the system. Now, MRP Easy will add the customer return and service information to the serial number's history. The serial number tracking can be enabled in the section Settings, System Settings, Professional Functions. In this video, we described how the serial number tracking system works. To learn more about MRP Easy, please see our other videos. Thanks for watching.